All right, Cashion Wildcats, welcome. Regional Final Baseball here in Cashion, America on a beautiful, beautiful Cinco de Mayo. Joining me here in the booth, I'm Mike Shaline, got Neiman Dabavi, Dirk Fippen. We are doing the coin toss as we speak. Gentlemen, welcome.
Yeah, it's an awesome day. It's always a great day to be here in Cashion, America, where we play and compete for championships. And today, regional championship opportunity to go to state. Absolutely. Is on the line. Super excited to be here. It's going to be, I have a feeling, a pretty heated game, so I'm really looking forward to it. But it's going to be a good one as the Wildcats were big winners yesterday, 8-0 over Panama, 10th-ranked Panama, after throwing their big guy. That's number 23, Brex Caldwell. Wildcats taking care of business and certainly excited about a good one. Wildcats in a lose, but also win-go situation. So the Wildcats here for Panama, they're going to have to win twice, either today and tomorrow, if they want to make it to state.
So yeah, it's for the Cashion Wildcats, the pitching staff is intact and got to get beat twice. So I love our spot. So we are going to have a national anthem here as soon as the coaches break. It looks like based on the coin toss, I see Panama with their gloves. I see Cashion with their bats. So I'm going to assume that the Cashion Wildcats will be the visitors here in this first game. But yeah, I would make your announcement here, and let's do the national anthem.
All right, welcome to Lance Beitler Field. It's Championship Friday as the 10th-ranked Panama Razorbacks, 20-10, led by Coach Chris Gallaher, taking on the 7th-ranked 27-7 Cashion Wildcats. Again, appreciate you guys joining us here. It's going to be a great day of baseball. You guys take a moment here. Please stand. Gentlemen, take off your hats as we always want to take an opportunity to celebrate and acknowledge this great country for the national anthem. Thank you.
If we're going to do this, we better get it in quick.
All right, welcome back. So, Mike, it was a crazy day, crazy stuff. We've got a lot to talk about leading into this Game 1 championship opportunity here for the Wildcats and the winner's side. But I know Dirk's got a fantastic interview. I know it's going to be a couple minutes, so it might be a great way to lead us off here.
All right, Dirk, I know you were able to sit down with two of the leaders on our baseball team, so we'll let you play this and as we get warmed up here, and hopefully we can get it in.
Yeah, after their performance yesterday, I thought it was appropriate that got a word from Cooper and Preston, so we'll play that for you guys here and enjoy.
Upperclassmen and senior Preston Cotter and junior Coop Dog. We'll just call him Coop Dog for this one. Everybody knows Cooper, so. Hey guys, quickly, let's get the kind of the elephant out of the room here, and what's it going to take to get through this tournament today? We'll start with the senior.
Well, obviously pitching. I mean, last night if you're watching, you see Gibby threw a dime, and our bats came alive there, and that's what we need. We're going to have it's the teamwork, and on the mound and offensively, so that's what it's going to take.
Cooper.
Same thing as Preston said. I think if we keep the pitching going and get the bats hot and keep them hot, then I think we're going to be unbeatable.
Speaking of hot bats, you guys, yesterday was Cooper.
All right, welcome back. We'll get back to that great interview there with Cooper and Preston. We do have top of one. Wildcats are the visiting squad. On the mound will be John Imbish, the pitcher, number 22 for the Panama Razorbacks. I didn't know I was calling this game, but I guess you guys.
No, I can do it. I just didn't want to get in your way.
No, it's all right. No,
there was a lot going on. So,
absolutely.
You're good. Imbush was your is a left-hander. He was your first baseman yesterday in the game. I believe he's the number 2 here for the Panama Razorbacks. He throws ball 1 and then follows it up with a breaking ball for strike 1. Cooper will put a charge in this. He'll put it in the right field. Right fielder's going to go back. He's going to hit off the glove, and Cooper's going to go into second base. And just like yesterday, Cooper will be on second with an error to start this ball game off.
Yeah, we'll take it. Absolutely, that's a tough play.
It is
out there, and you know we can't control the sun, so you know that's a tough situation here. And don't have a dome, don't have a bond to pass a dome, but that's a tough play out there for the right fielder. And I'm not going to make excuses for him. It was in and out of his glove, but
right.
Wildcats better lucky than good in that situation.
So here we go. Chance Acord going to step up here with a runner on second base, and he'll look at strike 1. We will get back to that interview with
Dirk was mad at us. I know you were mad at us. We got to get the game
We're going to restart it in its entirety. I'm probably right about that. So 0-1 to Chance Acord, and Chance will look at a ball outside. Chance, like we talked about, been swinging a hot bat as of late. It seems like we always give his stats and never Cooper's. Cooper was hitting 368, and Chance is hitting 311. So both gentlemen over 300 mark. We'd love to have those guys at the top of the order.
Oof.
This will be a called strike at the knees.
Yeah, and we appreciate our umpires. We say it every single game. We don't always have to agree with it. And I have to remind all the fine folks across the state that watch Cashion Wildcat TV, that may be the fine folks from Panama, this is Homer television for the Cashion Wildcats. So it'll have a slant. If you don't like what we're saying, you can definitely hit mute and watch your kid play. And that's
right.
or your cousin, your nephew, your grandson. That's fantastic. Absolutely use that mute button as best as you can. But this is Homer television. We absolutely love our Cashion Wildcats. And certainly appreciate you guys joining us here today. It looks like you've got a 1-2 count here for my man Acord.
I do. Pickoff move at second and just be gloved by the shortstop. That is number 3, Dylan we decided it was
Restein.
Make sure I get it right.
Number 3. He's number 3.
Number 3 today.
We don't want to get anyone upset maybe saying his name incorrectly, so we'll just stick with 3.
This will be a foul ball that goes to the left side. Chance really putting a charge in that. So still staying 1-2.
Now, I love Chance's approach. So, Dirk, we've got a lefty here. Hadn't seen a lefty in a few games. I mean, do you see anything special here out of Imbish today?
Not really. I mean, obviously he's got a little bit of arm talent, but good at-bats are important. These guys have to beat us twice.
Right.
So, I mean, it's important, get on top early here and just, I'm not saying put the dagger in them early, but just, They got a long road to go to get by us twice here, and if you get out early, it's going to make it tough.
So here we go, 2-2. And Chance will rope this ball into left field. Cooper's going to hit third, and he's going to come in. So just like yesterday, Cooper gets on at second, and quickly the Cashion Wildcats are on the board with a single that scores him. So great job by Chance Acord, the junior, really putting a frozen rope there on to left field right there.
Smooth stroke, smooth swing. Everything was fantastic. Great timing, great placement. Chance didn't swing out of his shoes. It was a fantastic play. Another RBI for the junior.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle Cotter after giving up 2 bombs to him yesterday.
So that brings up Preston Cotter, who has been hot. I mean, we can't speak enough about this kid. Currently leading the team, hitting .424 with a slugging percentage over 800. That is monster numbers. And he'll swing through this. Probably heard me talking, and he's going to swing out of his shoes here.
I think he just wanted to take a hack. I think he wants to keep it going. I don't blame him. But I absolutely love everything that Cotter has been doing over the last month. Definitely the last 2 weeks have just been phenomenal with 4 home runs over the last 3 games.
This ball will be down, so no outs here in the inning. Runner at first base, 1-0 on the scoreboard.
So lefty, steal opportunity from first, a little bit tougher.
Yeah,
but
you got to have a little bit smaller lead. Got to watch and see where that stride foot goes. There's a breaking ball that, man, it was some nasty late break there, and fools Preston. He'll swing through that.
I think that was all Preston, in fact. I think he knows it, but he needs to calm down and just take what he can get, put one out there right center, move runners.
So 2-2 in the pitch. This ball will be down full. We saw a lot of this yesterday, full counts.
Little up-tempo here. We're getting going.
I agree.
Which only means we'll have the longest sixth inning in the entire world.
Right, probably. So the 3-2 delivery, and there'll be a pickoff move to first base. Panama made it back into the regional final through taking on Howe earlier in the game before us. It was a 21-6 ball game.
Something like that, yep.
It did go 4 innings, I believe.
And that just tells you reminds you of the importance of having a deep staff. It looked like Howe had basically blown through everybody they could to get to that game. They had a come from behind victory against Colbert earlier or late last night.
Late last night, in extra
innings. So that takes its toll, and that's why those teams with a deep staff are the ones that go far.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes here, and Preston's going to crush this down the left field line if it stays fair, and it's just going to leak.
Just
foul over the fence over there with the left field funky bunch.
Funky bunch, wake up! I don't know. I see Terrell Frazee. He didn't even move. I don't even think he saw it. But that one's definitely was home run territory right there. 305 on the line. Nice little knock there on that inside pitch.
So we'll do 3-2 all over again right here. And Preston wastes no time. He gets this thing a drive. It's back, and Eddie's gone into the trees. Another Preston Cotter crush job. His 9th home run on the year. Woo! 3-0 Cashion Wildcats.
Hey, here comes the soccer line. Let's get it going. Capri Suns and orange slices at the end. Preston Cotter, touch them all.
The man has 3 home runs in a game and just getting started.
He's got 5 this week.
5.
No, 3 home runs this weekend. This weekend, 5 this week. Yeah.
7. No, he's got 7 this week. He's got 5 this tournament.
No, he had 2 on Monday, 2 yesterday.
Was it just I thought he hit one in the first game. Did he? No, that was Cooper.
Yep. So 5
he's sitting on
in the
5
week.
in this week. Yeah.
Man, that's a good career. He's done it this week.
All right, so any conversation here? I'm not sure what's going on. We've got a little conversation with the plate ump, and I guess we're going to have a little exchange of maybe baseballs here. Coach Gallagher wanted to have a conversation. I don't know. So anyway,
he's probably trying to find a ball that won't fly as far.
Maybe that's it.
So, again, we appreciate you guys joining us here on Cashion Wildcat TV, #1 streaming service in the state. We do a great job and have for the last 4.5 years. Absolutely love it here. Big shout out to our Squirtle partners and Adam Dieselhorst. If you want to be a part of this, if you're watching from Panama, hey, get the wallet open, get the school administration to go, and you guys can have your own as well. But we're certainly pleased and grateful to have this here in Cashion, America, free of charge to you through the playoffs and into the state. Derek Shaline up to bat, takes first pitch strike, it looks like.
I think it's 0-2.
It's 0-2?
I don't know what the first pitch was.
Yeah, it was 0-2. Yeah.
I think it was a strike. So I think I saw the 2 fingers from the umpire. So we're looking at 0-2 currently. So Derek choked up, just trying to put something in play here.
Oh.
And that was in the other batter's box, and we're establishing where that outside is.
Well, as long as it stays consistent, Mike, because that literally was was across the line. And saw the catcher actually move his glove all the way out there.
Yeah.
As long as it stays consistent.
Yeah, we've seen that the entire tournament.
So they'll bring up Brody Nichols. And he'll put a charge on this. This is going to go left field. That one's going to go in the corner. He's going to dig. He's going to at least have a stand-up double here, and that's where he'll stay. So Brody Nichols wasted no time driving this thing in the left field corner down by the Funky Bunch.
Wow. Great job by the freshman. He's been doing it. He's been getting on base with walks. First pitch, takes that one, hammers it. I love the aggressive nature of the team here thus far as we've been attacking the pitcher here, number 22 from Panama.
So that'll bring up Carson Gump. I guess before this we will have Austin Compton come in and pinch run for Brody Nichols.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, again, another smooth hit. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary, nothing crazy here from Nichols. He just took that fastball, went left side, great hit.
Excellent. So Carson Gump got an at-bat yesterday. He was a line drive that went to left field, so he was seeing it as well.
He's putting the ball in play. He's just been kind of one of those moments, as Coach Gallaher may say, just put it in the spots where people can catch it.
Just a tad unlucky, so. And there'll be a called strike low and away.
Yeah, it hit the corner. I thought a little bit low. I don't think it was anything that Carson Gump would want to be swinging out on first pitch.
I just remember last year in the state tournament, remember that he had a huge hit.
Oh, for
Big
sure.
2 RBI double.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was the umpire, wasn't it?
Yes, he did. He'll see this one. The curveball he thought was going to break down and kind of stayed up in the zone. He'll foul that off. So quickly 0-2.
No, I absolutely love Carson, the sophomore here. He's worked around different spots in the outfield. Getting a chance here to maybe get Austin Compton in.
This will be a ground ball. It's going to go to the right side, fielded by the first baseman, McNamara, and that will move Austin Compton over to third base. So 2 outs here in the inning, runner on third.
Yeah, just a little bit behind that. You know what he was thinking. You know he was thinking right side. So I'm okay with that. He was a little behind, but it looked like he just basically maybe let his hands cast a little bit, lost a little bit, hit the top of the ball, and it was an easy grounder there for McNamara at first.
So 2 outs here in the inning. That ball will be low for ball 1 to Kyle Yao. Kyle, I thought he swung it excellent yesterday.
Yeah, he did. And unfortunately, we didn't talk about his offense as much because he had 2 phenomenal plays.
Fantastic.
Oh, yes.
His defensive play yesterday was as good as it gets.
So this will be a ground ball. It's going to go to the second base and be fielded, and they're going to hold on to it. And Kyle Yao's going to beat this down the first base line, do the low to the high throw, and that's going to score the 4th run of the inning for the Cashion Wildcats, making it 4-0 in this game.
Don't ever give up.
Right.
Run out. And that's exactly another example there. McNamara shakes his head there at first base. A little bit high toss there from the second baseman.
So I need a ruling from the
that's a hit.
peanut gallery.
That's a
hit. All right.
I think he beats that out. Let's give it to him. It's fine. Why not? This is Homer Television. We can do whatever we want on Cashion Wildcat TV.
Oh, and Hunter Gibson comes up, and he's going to hit this thing to right field, and the right fielder is just going to take a few steps back, but it was a solid shot, and he will catch that for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before Cashion puts 4 runs on the board.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely love it. I love the fact a lot of balls put into play, a lot of contact, making their defense have to make a play. All right, Dirk really wants to get to this interview, and we do too. So we left off with Cooper Frazee. Let's bring it back here in between innings. Appreciate you guys joining us.
Hits the first pitch of the tournament out of the ballpark and ends up with 4 ribbies in the first inning yesterday, which that's a career for some guys. And then you, Preston, you kind of finished the day yesterday with 2 bombs in the one game and then the one late there to ice the thing. So, yeah, you guys were just fantastic yesterday. But a little bit about the state tournament. This will be you guys' 3rd, assuming we get through today. Okay, so like I said, we don't want to put the cart in front of the horse, but assuming we get through today, you guys will be the first kids to be there 3 years in a row. So, not to put any pressure on you, but once again, you guys have been there a couple times now. You both have played in it. What's it going to take not only just to get there and play well, but to win it? Cooper, we'll start with you this time.
I think having a lot of intensity, hitting the ball and fighting adversity when it comes to you, I think that's the biggest thing, because if you get down and you stay down, it's hard to come back and win. Yeah, like he said, I mean, any team in the state tournament's good, and then, I mean, we got to be prime and no errors. I mean, we got to be clean all around, everywhere, especially offensively side. We need to have not swinging at bad pitches and have good at-bats and deep at-bats, work up the pitch count, and just, I mean, even have a good dugout intensity, like Cooper said. I mean, have those boys keeping book and helping us hitters to see how those pitchers have pitched early on in the game, and just, I mean, just clean baseball.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a lightning round here. So a couple questions for each one of you here. So, favorite athlete? Go, Preston.
Juan Soto.
Number 23.
All right, Cashion Wildcats, we're back. Bottom of the first, 4-0 Wildcats. Cooper Frazee on the hill in his .900 ERA, and he'll step up against Brex Caldwell to lead things off here.
Is it Coldwell or Caldwell?
Caldwell, what'd I say?
I don't know.
I think
Is
it's
it cold or called?
I think it's Caldwell.
Okay.
A. So he'll foul that off for strike 1. So Cooper, as we know, works fast, and he'll get a swing and a miss here that I may have been fouled back. We'll call it a foul ball that goes to the backstop.
Nathan.
So throwing back to the pitcher, gets away just a tad, and it's a race between Nichols and Chance over there to see who can get the ball. So 0-2.
Big lefty here, so I don't know if we definitely going to stay outside, low and away. I'm not sure. Maybe a little breaking ball.
This will be a little bit high and up, so trying to get him to chase something there. Does not. So
Cooper,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cooper mid-80s.
Oh, yeah, and we could break out the gun if we wanted to. So there's strike 3 on the outer half, and Caldwell will have a couple words for the umpire, and the umpire will put up a stop sign there.
Yeah, I again made the comment yesterday. I don't think screaming and complaining to the umpire is something that has helped most teams. I've watched baseball for a long time.
This is our 4th game. The zone's been the same all tournament. There's no need for that.
I don't. But the situation is, I don't know. Whatever happens, I'm not sure. That response. I don't know if it's going to help you.
Right, of course not.
So there'll be a called strike followed by a ball outside. So 1-1 here for Simpkins. Simpkins, your catcher on the day. There'll be a breaking ball that falls in there for.
All right. What do you want to see, a Cooper Frazee fastball or a curveball?
I want to see a curveball. I think it's a beautiful thing.
If you were up to bat, which would you want?
I'd rather see the fastball.
We want fastballs all day long, dude. You kidding me?
That thing falls off the table so fast.
And there's a fastball that he gets off the end of the bat. That'll go foul.
Yeah, number 5 here for the Razorbacks yesterday had a hit. Started off with a hit in the first inning, came back with a K and a walk. So 1 for 3 yesterday for him. I believe he was the catcher as well, right?
I believe that's probably right. This ball will be up and in, gets away, and this will make the count 2-2.
We have a packed house. If you couldn't tell, if you were up here in the press box, you could just feel the size and the emotion and energy all the way up here. Definitely a lot of folks, and again, regional championship on the line here.
That ball will be down, so this will bring it to a full count.
I'm surprised Cooper didn't come back right at him at 2-2.
Right.
I figured he would have come back at him, but we'll see what happens.
And there will be a fastball down central to get fouled off around the right side. Hope you didn't park your car over there.
No, you're a dummy.
By the school building.
If you park anywhere near these spots, especially left side with all, it's just bad with his men. I don't know. We only have 2 lefties on the entire team, but
this will be a ground ball. Preston Cotter fields it on the short hop. He'll throw across a bullet across the diamond for a 5-3 put out to get things out number 2 here in the first.
Just routine, man. The kid makes difficult plays. That was a well-hit ball there by number 5, and just great glove and great throw there by Preston Cotter. His defense always gets overshadowed by his offense.
His glove work is good.
So this will bring up number 44, Caleb Brewer. He'll look at ball 1 to start.
Yeah, I like Brewer's game. I've been watching in the last few games. There's just something about him that just absolutely reeks baseball.
There'll be a ground ball that goes to Chance. Deep in the hole, have to come across, and Brewer will leg this one out. That was just slow enough. I might have liked to see Preston Cotter come across it a little bit more. I think he gave it up.
He did. I think he wanted to give his man Acord a chance at that one. He was deep on that. So give credit. And again, like I said, Brewer. I mean, he's a thicker kid. He's got good
player.
wheels.
He's a good player
for sure. So can't see a number of this gentleman. Sorry, we weren't given a lineup from the Panama Razorbacks.
I think it's number 3
before this game.
3.
So we'll catch them as they get to the plate. It is number 3. So that'll be Dylan Restine. Restine, I apologize. Restine.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
So Brewer at first with a small lead. There's Cooper throwing over there. He does have 4 picks on the season.
Yeah, if you've stolen a base with Cooper Frazee on the mound, you've absolutely earned it.
So runner back in time. 1-0 to number 3 in the box. And the pitch. This ball will land inside. It'll land inside.
I think he wanted a little bit more action on that one. It looked like it was in a good spot if it did. But situation, nice little moment here for Cooper Frazee.
So he'll throw this one. This will be a little bit up. So first time we've seen him get behind really in a batter here, 3-0. So
most likely an auto take here for number 3. And Cooper, I would just say he usually gets stronger through the game goes on. So it'll be a situation he'll work through this.
It'll be a called strike, as you always say.
Yeah, well.
The numbers don't lie, right?
Don't lie. Yeah.
So 3-1 count. Wind is blowing out to center. I'd say, yeah.
You said 13.
Oh, yeah,
you said 13.
We looked it up. 13 miles an hour.
You said 13 from the south-southwest.
So in the pitch. This will be up for ball 4. So that'll put runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
I don't, a situation where I don't think Cooper gave much. That 3-0 pitch was probably the best pitch in the zone, and number 3 wasn't going to swing at that one. So let's see if Cooper can just get back to trusting his D and finding some spots.
This will be a ball that's outside. This will be number 1, Jacob Gregory at the plate. So Cooper on the year.
He's going to switch his shoes, it looks like.
Yep. 67 strikeouts to that is now his 29th walk. So you're looking at, a little over a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. This will be Cooper's going to change his shoes. If you don't mind, Dirk, is this a good opportunity to hear the rest of that interview?
Finish it up.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So once again,
just clean baseball.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a lightning round here. So a couple questions for each one of you here. So, favorite athlete? Go, Preston.
Juan Soto.
Cooper.
Babe Ruth.
All right, so it didn't have to be, good. I'm glad it didn't have to be current athletes. So those are two good ones. Soto's a freak, and everybody knows about the Babe. Okay. Cooper, your favorite, not your personal favorite, but your most favorite defensive play, what would that be? Not your personal, but in just in baseball in general, your favorite defensive play, what is it?
Rolling a double play.
That's a good one.
Maybe in this game or the state tournament when we roll a triple play.
Generally speaking, just defensively, what's your favorite defensive play?
We're rolling a triple play today.
There you go. There's a prediction for you. Okay. I think I probably know the answer to this one, but let's say favorite offensive play.
A grand slam.
I started with the guy that hits lots of bombs, so I knew that was coming. Cooper.
Probably, home run.
Both home runs because they both hit them yesterday. I was hoping somebody'd say stretch a triple or something like that, but
anyway. The double celebrations are fun, so.
Yeah, you guys had a good time yesterday. It was fun watching you. Congratulations on getting this far again. Good luck today. And then, hey, if we get past today, we'll do this again maybe before the state tournament. How's that sound?
Awesome. Perfect. Yep. Thank you.
All right. There you go. Got those two guys and two of the leaders on this team. There's others, but those two guys I picked them because huge day yesterday. Cooper set the table early, and then Preston just had a tremendous day. So, but there you go, Cashion fans.
All right, man. Definitely two leaders on this team who are leading not just in the dugout there with their teammates, but leading on the field in their performance. As we were listening to that, there was another walk, so bases loaded here for the Panama Razorbacks. 2 outs here in the inning. That'll bring up number 42, Luke McNamara.
Finally gets ahead.
Right. Cooper will throw a first pitch strike there.
Yeah, that was his love. He went and changed to his spikes, and, he's just getting behind. And, I don't blame Panama. It's good coaching, the fact that, hey, listen, we haven't seen a whole lot of strikes. Don't swing, and they haven't. They've taken one swing in the last few batters.
That one will be down,
yep.
And it will be a called strike. So quickly 0-2. So something we hadn't seen in the last couple batters that come up there. Cooper definitely well ahead here.
Bases loaded, and Bobby's got to make sure and block. We got a shallow backstop here at Beitler Field.
There's a breaking ball that McNamara will just foul to the dugout over there.
Yeah, good work there by the first base coach there from Panama.
So I know Derek went and got a ball there earlier, and he's like, hey, we can get you over here. So I saw him having a nice friendly conversation. So
yeah, it's heated. It's regionals, but, I think we all can be BFFs someday.
So the 0-2 again. There'll be a swing and a miss. So Cooper Frazee will get his first strikeout of the game, and an important one with the bases loaded, shutting down the Razorback threat there in the bottom of the first. So we will go to the second inning, 4-0 Cashion Wildcats. We want to say thank you all season long to our great sponsors. Man, they make this possible, whether it's all the way from scrimmages through the regular season, even into the postseason.
Yeah.
So thank you very much from everybody out there.
Yeah, Mike, I'll just tag on. We can't thank them enough. I mean, this is free of charge. You don't get this a lot, and you don't get it in terms of this production value. In terms of what's provided to you all game by game, we had a music program. We had the spring music program for the choir or for the band and orchestra. It was fantastic. We'll be chasing these guys around again, sporting events and non-sporting events alike here in Cashion. And again, it's just it's one of the great reasons why it's awesome here in Cashion, Oklahoma, to be able to do this. We have folks watching all over the world,
right.
Definitely all over the country, and I love getting texts and messages from folks saying thanks, etc. for this, because it brings a little bit of Cashion out to folks across the country. So, yeah, big thanks. And, again, free of charge. I know Coach Hardaway had to write that check to OSSAA just to bring games here in regionals and then, knock on wood, fingers crossed, all that business. If the Wildcats are fortunate to make it to state, all the way out to DeLisi Park.
There you go. Looking forward to it, hopefully. So, stepping up will be your 9-hole hitter and your favorite junior catcher. So I didn't say favorite catcher, favorite junior catcher, Nathan the Bobby.
Sometimes he's not mine.
And he'll show bunt, and he will attempt to bunt and go through that one. So the surprise of the bunt is off, but it will be a strike one, setting up 0-1 here.
Gross. Let it come to you, my man. Let it come to you. You don't need to swing on a bunt.
And he'll show bunt again. He'll pull back, and this will be outside.
And that's what he should have done on the first one. It was out high and outside. Sometimes this is the part of baseball. I don't think football and basketball allows you to be mental.
And he'll put a charge into this. It'll go right side, go foul, just on the other side of the bullpen down there.
I don't think in baseball there's too much time to think. Sometimes your worst enemy is yourself in these situations. It's where I think sometimes your baseball players are your toughest guys out there in athletics.
And Nathan's going to put this one into the turf, and it will just roll foul down the third base line.
Dirk agrees with me. He would probably say the most mentally tough athletes in the entire world are baseball players. I know.
Well, it's a game that if you don't know what you're doing and you're not thinking, it'll make you look silly.
Yep.
That
so many situations.
Yep. You better know what you're doing when the ball's hit.
So the 1-2 count. This will be up and out, setting it up back up 2-2.
So where Nathan likes it right here, again, on-base percentage for Nabavi is in the 480 range, 479. He's got 21 walks on this season.
He'll swing through this, and that'll be the first out of the inning for the Cashion Wildcats. But it'll bring up the top of the order.
Yeah, that's the nice thing when you see Nabavi, right after him, you've got my man Cooper Frazee. And that's why it's troublesome or makes me kind of want to break pencils or something, the fact that Nabavi couldn't figure out how to get on base because, again, you got Cooper Frazee right behind you.
So Cooper went right side last time. It reaches on a right fielder error, but does come around to score right after on a chance Acord line drive to left. So he takes ball one here. And ball's out there on a breaking ball. It'll be
you're not swinging at that anyway.
Called strike.
You can't swing at that
off
anyway.
the plate. So see if he can figure out the zone here. 1-1. And he'll be a little bit out in front of this, and he'll foul it backwards.
He's just missing. Like that, right. Even that hit to right field, he is just barely missing.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on that one.
I'm sure once your friends hit home runs, everybody wants a taste. So 1-2. That ball be outside.
Definitely a ball. Definitely.
Bush loses his hat out there, so he's got a hair game as well.
Bush, he's that last inside pitch went yard, and then his second to last one went to Nichols. I think he's doing the right thing, trying to stay outside here against these Cashion batters.
2-2, and Cooper will foul this off. And
we talked about it yesterday. Anybody that, especially down in the count, anybody throws this kid something inside,
right.
You're asking for trouble.
Yep.
He's going to hit it somewhere.
So 2-2. And Cooper will drive this to right again. Right fielder comes over shielding, and it will hit him in the glove this time, and he'll make the catch.
Second replay of his first at bat.
Yeah.
So I like the idea. Cooper's trying to spread the ball around here, and that one just finds the glove. So 2 outs here in the top of the second inning.
Yeah, you said it, same spot. It wasn't as deep this time, but to give credit to the right fielder, able to find it in the sun out there. And so with 2 outs, Wildcats have to rally here with Acord up to bat.
So Chance, like we talked about, had a line drive single in his first at bat. He'll look at a called strike there. Breaking ball kind of curls in on the outer part of the plate.
Is that the advantage of a lefty here in this situation?
I think so too. You kind of give up on it, and then it comes back into you.
Well,
so.
How'd you like to be hitting in front of Preston?
Oh, I just it'd be fun, but it's
You're
like
gonna- you're gonna
if I don't
probably-
get on, I'm giving up a run.
You're
So
probably going to see some pitches.
right. So 1-1 the count. This will be up 2-1. So Chance, here's the nice thing about having him in front of Preston. He leads the team in walks too. So he's a patient hitter. So we'll see how he gets on one way or another, via hit or in
He's going
the
to see something here.
base on balls variety.
I tell you though, what early in the count though, if he's swinging, he's getting every ounce and every dollar's worth out of that swing.
Right. So he's up right here, 3-1. Hitters count.
Yeah, green light. Let's get it.
And when we talk about hitters, County drives this thing into right center. Right fielder going back. This will be gone! Little opposite field home run for Mr. Chance Acord. That will be his, and I apologize, I'm going to look, his 5th of the year, 4th of the year?
That is his
5th of the year.
Yep.
So you can put it on the board. Dirk, I know you want to say it. Oppo Taco, right? I knew it was going to come.
Yeah, Chance Acord touch them all. Fantastic. We were all holding our breath. We were
Right.
wondering if it was going to have enough juice.
Right.
And it did. It was a fantastic hit. And give credit to Acord. Again, extremely patient. And guess what, Mike? You're doing Game Changer.
Right.
Hey, you know what? What's the biggest compliment you can get?
Opposite field home run.
Well,
2
that,
outs,
but no,
or-
automatic walk.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, my gosh, I didn't even notice. So, yeah, Preston Cotter gets walked, setting up Derek Shaline. He'll look at a first pitch strike.
I was watching that. I was watching the right fielder and then looking at the ball. I didn't think it was getting out, but if the wind's blowing straight out today.
Derek will look at
That's
a breaking
little bit
ball
odd.
and see another pitch.
Typically the wind is straight out of south, but it might be moving now. But earlier it was straight out to center field.
So I'd like to see Derek find some outfield grass here. So 0-2. He'll look at outside, and there'll be a delayed steal. Come down to Preston Cotter, and he will have a stolen base.
It's a great hook slide.
Absolutely fantastic. You know, you can't tell from our angle. Good work there by the field ump, getting into a position where he can see that. But, yeah, definitely Preston Cotter, great with the space, getting outside and safe on another stolen base for him. I believe that's for Cotter, that's stolen base number 13.
So 1-2. This ball will be down, so setting up 2-2 to Derek Shaline. Derek with runners in scoring position, hitting .319 on the year. He has 27 RBIs, trying to add to both those numbers. And the pitch. He'll drive this to right. If it stays fair, it'll be good. And he does find the line. So that'll be a single, and he'll hold up to make sure Preston Cotter scores, and that'll be the 6th run. And thank you, Derek Shaline, RBI. Dad's taking a deep breath over here. So been in a little bit of a slump. Love to see him find a base hit right there.
Fantastic work, Derek. I had no doubt. Fantastic work. You know you wanted to kind of work the right side a little bit. An absolute beautiful hit right down the line. That scores a really key run here. 6-0 for the Wildcats as Preston Cotter comes trotting in.
That ball was a foot outside.
Right. He went and got that on the outside half, and we've been talking about, hey, you got to protect with 2 strikes.
Well, it was
that
more
ball's
than
out
I mean,
there.
it was out. It was in the box, and he went out and got it.
All right, so hey, let's go back. Automatic walk, Preston Cotter, right? His
Right.
home runs get him on. A nice stolen base. A base hit gets the RBI.
For sure. Manufacturing runs here. So Brody will look at a called strike there. So 0-2 to him. If you're thinking, hey, is Derek Shaline taking off the steal over there? Probably not going to happen.
You got that lefty over there.
So there's a ball.
So Brody on his first at bat, first pitch, lines one down the left field line, right? So fantastic work by him. Anything like that, it's going to have a chance to keep the Wildcats going here.
And he will put this. It'll just go off the fielder's glove. Third baseman's going to get it, and Derek Shaline's going to round the back hard and not have a chance, and he's going to get caught up in a pickle, and he never saw the fielder behind him. So, unfortunately, that's how the inning will end, on a base running mistake. But not before the Cashion Wildcats score 2 more runs, making this 6-0 as we go to the bottom of the second.
Yeah, fantastic work. Tough situation. We've talked about it all the time. When pitchers get those little, it wasn't a slow loper, but it had a little bit of strength to it. But putting a glove on it's almost the worst thing to do as a pitcher on that side. You should have just let it roll up to the shortstop. Would have had a chance. That one came off, and I really thought, with 2 outs, Wildcats really were putting a lot of pressure there on the pitcher there from the Razorbacks, number 22, the lefty. But hey, I'll take 2 more runs in the second.
Absolutely.
As we move to bottom of 2.
Let's put a cricket number on up there. Every single inning be just fine by me. So Cooper Frazie's going to go back out and take the hill. His numbers in that first inning, he threw 29 pitches, 16 strikes, 13 balls, only gave up 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. So most important, the 0 in the run column.
Yeah, fantastic work. I'm expecting Cooper here to get stronger and stronger as the innings come along. I'm going to be able to see him. He's been outside the zone, and I think he's trying to be a little bit cautious here. We've got the bottom of the lineup coming up, 7, 8, 9. We've got number 24, number 4, and 22 coming up for the home team Razorbacks. So I'd like to see him kind of get uncorked here.
So this will bring up the second baseman. This will be a ball that just down and in. So Cooper will come back. This will be a fly ball that goes out to center field. Kyle Yao going back. I forget, you normally have Cooper or Chance out there, and this will be Kyle Yao covering a lot of ground to make that catch.
Yeah, well done. Left off yesterday.
What's that?
Picking up right where he left off yesterday.
Fantastic. Came over, good legs. Max Higdon was in the space. Good communication out there. Love seeing that for out number 1.
This will bring up the 8-hole hitter for the Razorbacks, number 4. This will be Boomer McLean. Called strike the first time. A swing and a miss here.
Nasty. Get him the ball, Nate.
So 0-2 quickly.
Yeah, the one thing you don't want to do is mess with Cooper Frazie's tempo and his rhythm.
So the kick and the pitch. There you can have a seat. And that'll be yet another strikeout for Cooper Frazie.
You guys know what that's called, right?
Oh, my God.
It's frozen pizza right there, boys.
Right.
Strikeout number 3.
Frozen pizza. I love that. I'm going to remember that. So
Dirk does quite a bit on social media with baseball. I know he's following all those TikTok and reels of baseball guys all around. Dirk sends me like, hey, check this play out. The guy's call on a baseball.
Right.
But there's no one bigger a fan of baseball than Dirk Phippen that I know of.
So gets a first pitch strike, second pitch there, ball.
A lot of lefties here for the Razorbacks. In fact,
For sure.
They're going to go back-to-back lefties here.
Cooper will dig in there, and he'll get a swing and a miss there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I love Cooper's rhythm and his confidence here on the mound right now.
The kick and the pitch. There'll be a swing and a miss, and Cooper Frazie will get his 4th
nice job by
strikeout through 2 innings.
Good job by Nathan catching the ball.
He did. He got it. He showed it. He even had to tag him just in case to leave no doubt. And we will go to the 3rd inning. Man, it's been all Wildcats thus far.
Let's do a commercial.
Hey, I appreciate our fine advertisers. Let's let them talk a bit.
That's my fault. My fault.
Win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For 31 years and counting, Community State Bank has taken great pride in being your hometown bank. With branches located in Cashion, Dover, and Hennessy, CSB strives to reflect the small-town hospitality these communities are known for. Our friendly staff is here to serve you and provide one of the best banking experiences around, equipping our customers with the latest in banking technology combined with a personal, down-home relationship. Come into one of our local branches or visit us at www.mycsb.com. Community State Bank, small-town banking, the way it should be. Member FDIC.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
All right, Cashion Wildcats regional final baseball here on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo here. Cashion Wildcats up 6-0 currently over the Panama Razorbacks. Panama located just over there inside the Oklahoma border by Fort Smith over there.
Yeah, it was a jaunt for those guys, and they've got a ton of folks here definitely supporting their team. They've been loud and certainly very supportive. Good to see.
This will bring up Carson Gump. The sophomore is holding down left field today for us. Grounded out to the first baseman that moved a runner in the first inning. He will put this one down to third base, and Caldwell will take 2 hops, and he'll throw this away. I think Carson was going to beat that out anyway with his wheels, so we're going to call that based on the placement a single. I think he was going to beat it out with the legs.
Yep.
So
that's tough. You know, Dirk, I guess the idea is that if you've got a slow roller, you charge, but if you got to bounce on that, you've got to retreat and take that, and it was just a well-placed ball there by Gump.
Carson runs well, and you're looking at a kid over there that's kid at OSU that's got a pretty strong arm. Probably thought he could make that play.
Right. So here with nobody out, Carson Gump on first base. That'll bring up Kyle Yao doing a great job in the field. He'll lay down a bunt that's perfect. Oh, this goes right past the pitcher and the first baseman. It will go for a bunt single. You couldn't point where you wanted to put that ball and put it any better than he just did.
Fantastic. And can we remind you guys of freshman? I mean, an absolute beauty. He's done that earlier in the season as well. He's got that down. And I absolutely love Coach Mounts mixing up all the power with a little bit of small ball to keep the Razorbacks guessing. Fantastic play.
So you had small ball, and speaking of power, you got big, tall Hunter Gibson coming up. So Hunter, there's a breaking ball that comes in there. Hunter put a nice drive into one to right field the first time.
He did. I don't know how he laid off of that one, but that was a ball.
He'll swing through this for setting up a quick 0-2. Hunter did a great job on the hill yesterday playing these Panama Razorbacks, throwing a complete game shutout win, 8 strikeouts. There'll be a ball that's way outside.
Yeah, it looked like the pitcher there kind of slipped. I don't know what's going on with hair and hats nowadays. Can we get ponytails? It's on both. It's all the teams. It's not. I'm not just picking on the Razorbacks, but I've seen more hats flying off of pitchers ever in these last 2 days than in the last 20 years combined.
So 1-2 to Hunter Gibson. He'll swing through that, and that'll be a strikeout.
That's an old man. That's like, get off my porch kind of complaint.
Well, how appropriate.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely.
So and that'll bring up. Looks like he will have a pinch hitter. We're going to let Parker Atkinson come in and pitch hit for Nathan Nabavi.
I love it in this situation. 1 out. Parker, is he 4th on the team? Maybe even 5th. He's at least
just him and Kim and Chance have been going back and forth.
So 288. Average, He had a great day out in Lindsay last Monday in the regional tune-up, and has been there a lot for the Wildcats. So I love seeing this. Getting him in the game, I think, is fantastic. But he'll be burned in this situation, right?
He will. This will be his own, unless he stays in at catcher, which I don't see that happening. He will be. This will be his at bat, and he'll. Sure enough, he takes first pitch and takes advantage of that. He's going to put this in the 5-6 hole, and there's going to be a play at the plate. Here comes the throw, and Carson Gump will be safe with a great slide at the plate, and runners will move up to second and third, making it 7-0 Cashion Wildcats.
So Coach Mount's looking like an absolute genius.
Pushing all the right buttons.
I mean, are you kidding me? Fantastic work, and guess who? Atkinson coming in. Ho-hum.
Ho-hum.
Ho-hum RBI.
First pitch.
Huge situation.
Cooper, crazy.
It's a good job him taking second, too, on that throw.
Yep.
Instead of, he's got his head in the game.
Parker doing his job. Nathan will come in back in and run for him. So definitely team baseball right there at its best.
You said it, Mike. This team has 22, 23 kids all out there. This is truly a team effort. We talked about the victory yesterday, 8-0 over Panama. Everyone making plays.
So awesome job putting Nathan back on second base, and I don't know if that was. I saw you'll have to help me out. There was a first pitch there. It wasn't
Strike.
called
It was
strike.
strike. Yeah, it was strike. Yeah.
That,
so Cooper just needs to swing a little bit faster. Just a little bit faster. Put that one out in right center. This one will easily score 2 if he can touch grass there in the gap.
So Cooper will look at this up. Man, you got to love Cooper Frazee in this spot. Second and third, 1 out, feeling good. The weather's warm, something on the line. I mean, this is exciting stuff right here.
Amen, amen. Tag it up.
He'll put a flare out there. The right fielder's coming in, and he will miss this play. And Cooper will hit first and make it a second, and 1 run's going to score. We're going to send another run to the plate, so you can add 2 more on the board. Numbers 8 and number 9, 9-0. So that ball was just short enough of the right fielder.
Yeah.
So
Cooper, right? So Cooper's wearing out the right side. He's done it both.
He's a dead ball hitter, and he's put 3 over there today.
But, hey, listen, let's get it.
Yeah.
So, and then Chance Acorn wastes no time. He's going to put this as a drive in to center field, and Cooper Frazee will tag, and he'll at least force the throw, but he will stay put at second base. So 2 outs here on an excellent hit ball by Chance Acorn.
Yeah, no, it was. Just a little bit more. I think he had a chance on that. It felt like he hit it right off the handle. It looked like it was a little inside. No, so as Preston Cotter comes up, tip the cap to my man, the senior, the only senior on this baseball team.
Right.
Eric Shalai.
So intentional walk to Preston Cotter, putting runners on first and second. And that'll bring up Derek Shalai, who had a single to the right field side last time. He'll look at ball 1 here. So 2 runs in already this inning. 3 runs in this inning.
Yep.
And Derek will foul this off. Just to be just a little more patient. Let the ball travel.
Yeah, just ahead. Little top half action on him. But no one better here. I'd love to let's see Derek come through here for the Wildcats again. Anything in the outfield touching grass, Cooper Frazee scoring, especially with Coach Mounts at third base.
So 2 outs here in the inning. This will hit the plate, and we'll get away from the catcher, and everybody will move up 90 feet. So now runners at second and third, 2 outs.
So we did see Coach Mounts earlier. Got all the rubber pellets out from underneath the home plate. So that one definitely hitting the heart of the plate, bouncing over. We've seen some high pitches come off the plate, or some pitches come off the plate pretty high over here.
So 2-1. Now it'll be up for ball 3.
Yep. Good job, Derek, laying off of that. That wasn't his.
So 3-1 hitters count here. I think you're looking for your pitch and your pitch only.
That was it.
Called strike, and I think that was probably
That was it, Derek. So no one better here, full count situation. I guess everyone's moving?
Yeah, well, no.
Now there's no force, force.
So 3-2, there will be some sort of action here. So Derek will put a line drive. This will go into right center. It will score 2 runs. And it'll get past the center fielder, so Derek will come into second, and he'll stand up. So it will be a single and an error, but 2 more runs, making it 11-0 Cashion Wildcats. Great job, son. Great job with 2 strikes.
Wow. Hey, listen, that's all you want. Put the ball in play. Fantastic. Fantastic work there by Derek. Last 2 at-bats, 3 RBIs. Love it. Love it.
So that will bring up Brody Nichols here with a runner on second base.
Oh.
Bro, that ball almost hits Brody.
Yeah, that was a tough call. No way for him. Maybe it just broke at the tail end. Looks like we're having a little conversation here. We'll have Brian Nabavi coming in, a little pinch running.
So the freshman Brian Nabavi coming in to run for Derek Shalai at second base. So all players on the Cashion lineup have had varsity experience sometime this year.
Yep.
28 different players have seen the field in a varsity game. So awesome to see Coach getting everybody involved. There'll be ball 2 to Brody Nichols. So couldn't ask for a better start here, I don't think.
I'll take it.
This ball will run in, so
same pitch.
3-0 to Mr. Nichols.
Is it 3-0 or 3-1? That first pitch was called a strike.
Was it really?
Wasn't it called a strike on Brody?
2-1.
Yeah,
2-1. Sure
Yeah,
enough.
come on now.
I will go back.
Don't ever trust Titus Davis over there. We go to Titus.
So 2-1 is the count. Pickoff attempt over at second for Brian Abavi, and he's up easily.
You see Brody go left field again here.
And you got what you wanted right there in the 5-6 hole. Brian Abavi's going to tag. They're going to throw to the plate, and he's going to score. It'll be 12-0 Cashion Wildcats. So give credit to Brody Nichols staying hot with the bat on that left side.
All right, I've got to ask you.
Yep.
Coach Gallagher down 12-0 in the third inning. Is he saying that he's got nobody else to pitch? Or, I mean, at some point, this is do or die.
Right.
What do you do?
I don't know. I can't speak for his
two
pitching staff, but
two of their guys are burned.
Yep.
So two of their guys
I get it.
Yeah, so
it's 12-0.
I see your point. So that may be saying quite a bit.
So Brody Nichols at first base with 2 outs. And Carson Kump he looked at ball 1, and he will swing up at a ball kind of up and out a little bit.
So Carson started us off. He started the action off here in the third inning with that hit. Love to see him keep it going here with Nichols at first.
And this ball will be out.
It's 1-1, I believe, right?
It is now 2-1.
2-1?
He didn't swing at that, did he?
No.
Yeah,
2-1.
so it should be 2 balls, 1 strike. And that'll hit the plate.
I'll hit the front of the plate like the other one. It's still.
Yep.
And it'll allow Brody Nichols to scoot into second base.
So do we have 3-1 or 2-2?
I have 3-1. We'll wait till the
I
umpires.
I have 3-1 as well. We'll see what happens here.
Pitching. That'll be fouled off, so it'll be 2 strikes no matter what it is.
Well, it's not full count. He would have given it to us at some point, right?
So we'll.
So Titus.
2-2. He has 2-2.
So Titus. God bless you.
And the pitch, and that'll be a strike on the outer half, and it was pretty low, but that'll be how the inning ends. But man, not before the Cashion Wildcats. We've gotten 4 in the first, 2 in the second, and 6 in the third. So we're only dealing with even numbers today. It is 12-0 Cashion Wildcats going to the bottom of the third. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Back to school. Now your worries about the kids going over on their data plans are back. Mom and Dad, this is for you. Right now, make the switch to Pioneer's unlimited data plans. Don't let data overages and high cell phone bills be something you stress about this school year. We have a plan for everyone. Let Pioneer handle your worries by stopping at a local office today to learn how you can save. Visit gopioneer.com for details. Some restrictions may apply.
All right, welcome back, Cashion Wildcats. Bottom of the third, 12-0 here in this regional final. Good guys. And that'll bring up the top of the order and bring Brex Caldwell to the plate. He'll line this to Brody Nichols, and Brody will jump up off the turf and make that catch. So line drive, no can of corn over there for Brody Nichols.
Not your day.
Yeah.
Not your day. Yeah.
Well, that's 2 days in a row, right? So not your tournament.
Now to bat, number 5.
Now, fantastic play there by the freshman over at second base.
So this will bring up the catcher, number 5, Tyler Simpkins. He'll look at a called strike.
But Dirk, we've been on that side. You've been on that side before, right? I mean, it's like hitting shots to guys that move an inch to the left or the right and out. We've seen it. We've seen it in softball.
Right.
Sometimes that's the game.
Yep.
Oh, I love the curveball.
I mean, you're up 12-0 with 1 out already here. You got to think Coop's got a little confidence here, right?
You think you have a little patience, and you're not even sweating it at all. So
Yeah, it looks like we did have a couple guys warming up there for the Razorbacks in the visitor bullpen, which is the home team today.
2-2, and this will get just past Cooper. Brody Nichols will field it. He'll throw across the diamond in time for the nice 4-3 put out. Enjoy the stretch over there by Derek.
Yeah, fantastic play. Cooper had a chance on it. Would have liked to see Brody come up. I'm being greedy here. Come up a little bit more on that, but gloved it correctly backside.
That ball's not
Yep.
so hard.
No.
He's loved it and transferred it.
So, and what I love about his weight, his shift, everything going on at second base, getting that throw over there.
Well,
Brody's
one of those yesterday. It was backhand like
Yeah.
that was hit. I mean, it was a seed. The kid got a glove on it. It just looks great.
And that's why I like seeing Brody on the mound as well.
Apologize, guys. I had Brian and Bobby making that catch over at first
Yeah, why
base,
not?
so
Why
for
not?
after the pinch runner.
Yeah, why
so.
not? Why not?
So no, Nichols to Shaline, and that'll be a first pitch swing and a miss for number 44, Caleb Brewer. So the kick and the pitch.
Yeah,
There'll
great
be
pitch.
hitting spots, breaking balls working, fastballs working.
You better get your runs in early on Cooper Frazee. If you
for
don't,
sure. He
just gets stronger
Right.
and stronger.
There'll be a fly ball. This is going to go out to left field. Gump's going to go back, and Carson's going to hit the wall, and that ball will go.
He caught it. Show him the ball, Carson.
I think it went over the fence for a home run.
It did.
So give credit to Brewer for the solo shot there. And Carson Gump going back on that. He didn't hit that fence by a little bit. Yeah. That was I'm making a play on this.
For as hard as he hit it, I thought he caught the ball. Like when I saw it come down, I thought it was right there where he was at. But give credit there to number 44. We don't have stats on him, but big kid. I've talked about him earlier this entire tournament. Watching him, I called him out, that 3-hole hitter there. Great little athlete. I shouldn't say little, great athlete, and certainly have appreciated his game. He's put spots, and he's had some really big hits there for the Razorbacks this weekend.
So Cooper will throw ball one and then be outside this for ball two. I hope Carson Gump's okay out there. He's just kind of stretching his arms out a little bit. He's still in the ball game, so he's a warrior out there.
Yeah, there's no way you're gonna have to drag Carson off the field. There's no way.
For sure.
He's gonna have to be missing a limb.
So this will be a called strike on the outer half, right at the knees. So 2-1, 2 outs here.
I wasn't, that pitch that he threw for that home run, was that a fastball?
I think it was a fastball.
Okay.
Yep.
Tempo.
So 2-2.
And it's that fence. Maybe we just need to ask somebody to bring a bar over here or put some cinder blocks over there or something on the inside.
Looks like we've let the warning track grow, so grow over and
you can't tell.
Feet can feel that, but it's not there now, so you don't have any indicator unless somebody's talking to you.
Yeah, I would like to see us clean that up a tad. And there'll be a swing and a miss. So that'll be, Cooper Frazee dealing that'll be his 5th strikeout of the game through just 3 innings pitched. So we will go to the top of the 4th, 12-1. That's the first run that the Cashion Wildcats have given up in this regional.
Man.
That's pretty
It's
impressive.
Time to go home. Let's
pretty
go home.
impressive
Let's go
stuff
home.
right there. So.
Hey, we do appreciate you guys joining us here.
I hadn't thought about that. We have had 2 shutouts.
Right.
Yeah. And this, guys, this is the number 10th ranked team in the state, right?
With some quality wins. They beat Dale.
They beat
Right?
Vian.
There was a 2-1 game. I think it was a 2-1 loss to Vian.
That's right.
But regardless, hey, that's another guy with, I think it has that pitcher that's going to Arkansas on that team.
They had a quality loss to Oktaha and had a quality loss at Rolfe. So again, this is your 10th ranked team in the state here in Class 2A, and it shows you though that what maybe a really strong pitcher can do for your team through the course of the season, right? But I think it really points to the fact that if you're going to go far and deep, and we've seen this firsthand for Cashion, we've watched Silo staff us the last 2 years, right?
Right.
In the quarterfinals in 2021 and in the semifinals last year, where Silo put out the Wildcats in the state tournament last year. if you've got a deep staff, that can make up for anything.
Yep.
And
This game's not over, but
yeah,
we're gonna get out. I'm assuming we get out of this thing. One of our best arms didn't get a season out.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got Brody Nichols. You got
Acord.
You got Acord. Right. I mean, you didn't even use.
Combination of everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Just Hunter's performance yesterday with Cooper today, and your boy, the first game yesterday.
and then if you need to, you got a Preston Cotter if you had to.
Yep. You still have Parker only threw
Yeah,
13 pitches
right.
or so.
That's right.
So, yep, for sure. Hey, I was looking in Squirtle. People have asked me, hey, how are the rest of the regionals looking? I think Silo's moved on. Oaktaw's moved on. Looks like Calera is going to move on. Dale is going to move on. So I don't have.
If that's the case, if everybody takes care of business,
Right.
with 7, we would see Oklahoma.
We would see Oaktawal. Yep. So I don't see any upsets. I don't know what happened to Worcester. Haven't been able to see anything from that regional. I think Preston was the 8th seed, so haven't seen any scores from that.
Yeah. Hey, and I'm okay at this point. I'll take being in the opposite side of Silo.
Right.
I'll take it.
You got to beat them all. I mean, you got to win the games in front of you.
Yeah,
for sure.
And they're all good.
So right now, if you were to, let's say if it stayed true to form, your state championship run would be Oaktaha, Dale, Silo, for the most part. You would think.
Yeah.
So.
Number 6.
And I'm okay with it. Let's take it. Let's go.
Now,
Got to win this one though. You guys are right.
Yep. So that'll bring up starting things off here in the top of the 4th inning. Be Kyle Yao.
He's 2 for 2 on the day with a run in the 3rd inning. And,
I'm over here talking a whole lot, and my mic's been off.
Oh, are you serious?
Everybody, you're welcome.
Well, I'm going to quit asking you questions.
You're welcome.
I was asking some really complex, awesome questions that you've been doing a great job answering. Looks like we do have Brewer on the mound for, and I've been bragging about this kid this whole weekend.
I like him. I like him a lot.
I absolutely like him a lot. Just the way he handles himself as well on the field.
Right. So gets things started here with 2 balls, and then he'll come right there with a called strike. So I agree. Kyle Yao taken to, you probably seen one with a brand new pitcher.
Yep.
So
Amen.
2
Amen.
balls, 1 strike. And then Kyle put something on the shortstop here. He'll have to charge it. Kyle running hard down the line, and this ball will be thrown off the line. We will probably call that one an error.
Yeah, that's
that'll be a throwing error by number 3, Dylan Restine.
It's E6.
E6 on this.
All right.
bounce bat. Number 3, Hunter Gibson.
This will bring up Hunter Gibson.
I need Hunter to hit something here.
This will be
He's due.
ball low.
I tell you what. Another lefty here. That's pretty nice there for Coach Gallaher to be able to come back in with another lefty like that.
I don't know how you hit that pitch right there, but it is a
that's
called
good
strike.
take.
Homer Television.
So
It's all right. We appreciate our umps.
Kyle Yao with a small lead due to the fact that there is a lefty on the mound over there. And Hunter will look at this ball up. So 2-1.
So Hunter on the day, he had that fly out to right field, deep shot, had the K in the 3rd inning. So to see him kind of figure something out. Let's find this fastball right here.
2-1. This will be up. So 3-1. Hunter being patient. Talk about a kid that was composed yesterday. He's composed now at the plate. I love to see it. All these kids mature, and I really love the mature Hunter Gibson that I've seen this season.
I totally agree with you as he gets the walk here with no outs. So pinch runner here for Hunter or no?
We'll find out.
I would think so.
Nope.
No call yet.
Off the bat. Number 1, Nathan Nabavi.
So with no outs here in the top of the 4th, runners on
I don't
first
want
and
him
second.
getting hurt.
Nathan
I don't want him
Nabavi's
getting hurt
coming up.
running bases. Sorry, Mike. Didn't mean to cut you
Oh,
off
no, you're
there,
good.
You've been cutting people off since 1972.
I really
Dirk.
thought the bunt was coming right there. So
68 actually.
I did too. He might show it here, might pull back. He's going to get the sign as Coach Mounts is literally getting a Gatorade, having a talk with everybody in the dugout. Coach Mounts not caring a whole lot for his box right now.
Oh my gosh, we have a little bit of wind here that has caught a umbrella that is stuck into the side
Good luck
of
getting
the
that.
baseball net.
Somebody better call Mary
It is
Poppins.
a ways up the. It's going to take the wind to die down to get that one.
Yeah, it may not.
And this will be a high hopper that Nathan's going to put across at second base, and there'll be a fielder's choice 6-4 put out. Hey, great job by Dylan Restine.
I'm watching Hunter slide into second. I'm like, don't get hurt.
Right.
We need your arm next week.
So ground ball on the high chopper had a chance there for everybody to be safe.
So we got a little courtesy here for our catcher.
It'll be, what are we looking at here?
That's
it's Barrick Wano.
Barrick Wano. Barrick needs to tie his shoelaces. Barrick, double knot those, baby. Barrick freshman catcher. He's seen quite a bit of action this year.
Right.
Coach Mount's kind of finalizing his world right now, but love seeing Barrick out there. He's future's bright with this kid.
So with runners on the corners, 1 out, rings up Cooper Frazee again. Cooper, as we said, has been right side all 3 times.
Oh.
There's a breaking ball that will stay up.
I thought that was going to be called strike.
So Cooper has reached by air on the right side. He has singled to the right side, and he has flied out to the right side. He'll look at ball 2 there.
Yeah, this is the benefit of having a lefty here in the situations. Runners at first and third. Really don't have to call much here. No trickeration here while down 12-1.
This ball will be up, so quickly 3-0.
Cooper's swinging at this if he's got it.
He just got the green light.
I didn't even have to look at Mounts.
He just gave it to him.
So small lead at first. And the pitch.
I was going to say, if he hits this out.
Ball 4, that'll load him up.
I was going to say, if he hit that one out, that would just be rubbing some serious dirt in the pretty open sore.
So courtesy runner for the pitcher. We're going to see a Zane Stimke coming in.
Zane, number 7, the junior. Zane's got good wheels himself. I love seeing him out there. And again, we've talked about this deep team.
Right.
You got a player like Zane Stimke, quality player.
It's just quality player.
Hard to break through.
Right. Zane, this will be his 8th appearance in a varsity game this year with 11 at-bats. This ball will be out and get away, and we'll hold the runners.
And that right there, if you're gonna run on a pass ball or a wild pitch, that's the one you got to run on. One that rolls past the paws on either side. But Coach Mounts, I think, was probably on Snapchat over there or something trying to figure it out. I would have sent Yao.
So the 1-0, and that'll be down, and that'll go to the backstop, and that will score a run. So Kyle Yao will come in and make this a Baker's dozen, 13-1.
Yeah, obviously down 13-1 now, down 12-1. A little low energy here for the Razorbacks. It's tough. You know, you're a 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old kid. This is a tough situation, and Coach Gallaher trying to emphatically get his guys going and energized in this situation. 3-0 count here.
3-0 count, and I think if there's ever a green light here,
Chance to be swinging anyway.
So.
He didn't even look at Mounts.
And he does, and this will go down to Caldwell, who's going to look back the runner and go across the diamond, and Chance Acord will be safe at first base on the throw that pulls the first baseman off the bag. The run scores, we will still have runners at the corners.
All right, so tough situation there for the third baseman. Probably his best play would have been what? To probably touch third?
He had the runner right there. He was running right at him.
Yeah.
I think you could have had the runner coming that was coming towards you.
Yeah. Tough situation. Probably just hit just enough. And they're actually going to pitch to Cotter here with runners at first and third.
We're 14-1.
Right. So 14-1 currently. 1 out here in the 4th inning. And Cotter will foul this off, setting up 1-1 count. So
was that a fielder's choice by Acord?
No, that was a standard. He was just trying to. At that point, it becomes a 5-3 put-up that turns into an error.
Okay.
On the throw. And Preston Cotter is going to try to wait on this and not wait long enough and scream this thing down the left field line foul. So 1-2. We'll see if I would totally expect the breaking ball here. So the 1-2 to Cotter will be up.
So we've noticed here the catcher here for the Panama, anytime there's a situation where their batter is behind in the count, he's dictating, he's putting his glove way up for that high outside pitch, and certainly called in that situation.
Preston Cotter gets a pitch to hit, and this is a no-doubter. That hits the roof of the house. Well beyond the left center field wall. You can put it on the board. A 3-run jack for Mr. Preston Cotter, making it 15, 16, 17 to 1.
An absolute nuke to left field. Off his bat, no doubter. Almost cleared the house in left field. Would have tracked that one if we had any analytics from ESPN. Probably 490 on that hit. Absolute monster slam for not number 1, but home run number 2. Kid's 2 for 2, 4 runs, 112 RBIs. Talk about a weekend. Preston Cotter's having
the
one.
Baseball coming into him right now looks like a soccer ball.
Has to be. Beach ball.
Just squared everything up.
And there's a line drive that'll go to the right field. So Derek Shaline will go I think he'll have at least that's his 3rd hit of the day.
Yes.
I had to think about the first strikeout.
Yeah, forget that one.
Everything for him today's been that way.
3 for 4.
That's not a surprise with him. He's very good at going opposite field.
Hey, guys, and I can't help but think of Brexton Green in a time like this. And you know that Preston Cotter is enjoying every bit of this in full Brexton Green style.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, just unreal. Can we keep playing baseball tomorrow? Can we start state tomorrow?
Right, please.
Get an over 30 game going tomorrow.
There you go. I love it. I love it. Let's do it. Hey, I'm as good once as I ever was, Dirk.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
So 0-2 here to Brody Nichols, runner on first base.
Hey, watch out.
And that one was way low, and I think the strike zone just got a whole lot bigger, folks.
And that's unfortunate. Brody on the day 3 for 3. So that's unfortunate to get that particular K. That'll be out number 2.
Oh, man, we have established something now. So that'll be a called strike. And, hey, if you better go, I wouldn't even choke up on the bat, Carson. I'd be all the way down on it and swinging at anything you see. So
Carson on the day had that looked like that ground out in first, had that big hit. Came back up to bat. You know, this is his 4th at bat here in the game. Came up a couple of times there in that 3rd inning where the Wildcats had 6 runs.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Carson. And he'll swing in this. He'll put a drive into this. This is going to go to left center. Center fielder's going to come over and make that catch. But, man, I love the contact there.
Yep, absolutely do.
But the inning will end, and I guess it ends our even number streak. We were at 12. That put a 5 spot up for the Cashion Wildcats, and we will go to the bottom of the 4th with the Panama Razorbacks, I believe, needing to score, to get my math right here, 4 runs.
Is it 10? Is
There's only 5 runs.
It's 10 after 4, right?
I thought, is it 12 after 4? 10 after
10.
5? I don't know.
10.
We're going to find out. So
it's 10.
10 after 4, 8 after 5.
Because we were up 11-0
so
something
they're
yesterday.
Need
6.
They're going to need 6 runs
7.
here. 7 runs.
7 runs.
Wow. Hey, I did not go to Cashion, so my math is
I have
bad,
2
so.
degrees from OU. It doesn't matter.
So.
It's all right. Just think of it, the fact that you've got other and more important things going on in your brain.
Is that what it is?
That's what I tell people.
I have a lot of useful knowledge. Useless knowledge. Yeah. Little music
Foreigner?
Trivia. Foreigner. I love it.
It's urgent for those boys.
It is urgent. I gotta love it. So, I love the little tie-in.
All right, so hey guys, listen, it's been fun. This is good. Let's finish this out. But certainly, as we've been thinking about next Saturday or next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, this is a great way to create continued momentum for the Wildcats.
We're going to talk about it.
I'm going to talk about it. So it's my understanding that yes, the first 2 rounds of state will be at DeLisi Park.
Great ballpark.
Right.
The field in itself is great.
So ground ball to Chance Acorn. His throw will pull Derek Shaline up, but man, that ball was hit in kind of a perfect spot over there. It was going to take a perfect throw. I'm going to call that one a single.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Definitely.
Make sure.
Great field.
Yep.
Amenity-wise, I think OSSA can open up the checkbook a little bit.
Right. I would agree.
I mean, it is a fantastic, gosh darn it. It's a fantastic location. It really, I mean, in terms of the where it's at located, 50th and MacArthur.
Yeah, I think they have it locked down for A couple years. I mean, I talked to the gentleman down there last year. I think they've got it locked down for a little bit. But yeah, you're right. You said all the right things. I'd like to see them play at a different location. That's just me.
Right.
I think they deserve a little more.
And this is good baseball. This isn't like it's, Little League baseball. 2A, I'm going to tell you, is the best, is the strongest class of baseball in the entire state of Oklahoma.
Swing and a miss there. Quickly 1-2. So we were talking the first 2 rounds are at DeLisi.
Yep.
The finals, from what I've been told, will be at the ballpark down in Bricktown.
That's been the case for the last few years, right? Or is that rotated?
I wasn't sure. There's a little ground ball, and Cooper will throw this away. I think he had it on the line and just dropped it, so this will be thrown away. So we'll give a E1 there.
That's a shame. So a little life here for the Razorbacks. See what happens when we start talking about DeLisi Park?
Yeah, that's what happens. So.
That's why I said, are we going to go there?
So that'll
bring
up runners on second and third. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and bring up Fairless, number 24.
Yeah, you watch Cooper just bow up here.
This will be a fly ball that goes up. No one moves, but did they call infield fly rule? Oh, they're going to. Is it a fair ball or foul ball? That's what we'll determine here.
Infield flies off.
Oh, it's right, because there was only running second and third. My bad. So, yes, that will be a second error by Cooper Frazee there, and it'll load up the bases. And
ball ended up going foul, but he's in fair territory there. So,
well, yes, the ball was in foul territory, but he was in fair.
It's wherever he touches, as if the umpire is looking down the line. So
Cooper just wants to get a little situational baseball here.
That's what it is. He wants to see if he can work out of it one at a time.
He wanted forces everywhere.
Wildcats haven't been able to turn 2 today. Let's see if that might be a possibility.
This will be a fly ball that's going to go out to Max Higdon, and he will make the catch. The runner will tag, and it will bring a second Razorback run in, making this a 17-2 ball game. But most importantly, you get the first out of the inning.
Yeah. Max with the sunglasses, you can see the sun off of his glasses.
We saw it earlier for the Panama.
Yep,
absolutely. But hey, get the out. No worries there.
He's 6'4".
Right. So fly ball to F7 there, or F9. I apologize. To right. This ball will be a ball that's in the right center gap, and Max Higdon will come over and make that catch on a full dead sprint, getting the line drive. So
love it.
I'm having shades of last year in the finals. Yep. Remember, he throws the kid out from his knees.
Yes, he did. Down. Max says double X is double good. Max also tell you that all I do is make great plays, Mr. Nabavi, and that was a great one there for Max Higdon, the sophomore. Again, this isn't a senior-laden team. Last year's team had 6 seniors, right, that were very experienced. This squad's got one. The one that we got is legit.
Right.
Preston Cotter, but you've got a smattering of juniors, smattering a couple sophomores, 2 or 3 freshmen. This is a solid team.
Lots of talent.
And this isn't going to be going away anytime soon.
So that'll bring up.
He hit the ball hard last time.
Caldwell.
He hit it hard last time. I'm curious to see if Cooper challenges him here. I mean, it's 17-2. Why not?
So 1-0. This ball will be in. So 2-0. We believe Cashion Wildcats 1 out away.
Oh, is that the track team that's in Cherokee or at Western Heights today? I saw the bus coming out.
And he just gets underneath it. The throw was there in time, and the slide got underneath the tag.
That's a correct call there by the field ump. Yeah, big shout out to our track and field folks, 4x800 girls. We had 110 and 300 meter hurdles. Bodie Beitler, Myler, and Gage Beddick. I know I'm forgetting somebody.
This will be a ground ball. That's going to go into center field. Kyle Yao will pick this up and make a strong throw in, holding the runner at 3. So great job on being patient, just making a solid throw. And, Panama needs a lot of runs. They understand, hey, there's no sense in forcing that. So hard ground ball there for Caldwell that turns into a single.
Hey, I like the fight here from the Razorbacks.
Absolutely. So that'll bring up the catcher Simpkins. The pitch, and this will be fouled off on the right side. Simpkins on the day, grounded to third and grounded out to second. So 0-1. Man, Cooper Frazee taking his time more than normal right here. That'll be a called strike on the outer half.
You got the corner being consistent.
I agree. That's been out there all day. I don't know that I would be happy as a batter, but it has been out there.
It's been on our side as well.
0-2. Everybody cheering along here.
Up and in.
And there's going to be a line drive that goes back up the box. One run is going to score, and there'll be a throw that comes in, and great throw again by Caliao, holding the runner at third. And we'll make this a 17-3 ball game.
Yeah, well struck. Give credit to two-hole hitter number 5. I think he knew a breaking ball was coming. He sat on it, and well struck ball. So give him credit as the count goes to 17-3.
So pitcher versus pitcher matchup here currently. Bringing up Caleb Brewer. Caleb had the home run in the last inning for the Panama Razorbacks. This will be ball high. So nothing to worry about here for the Cashion Wildcats, especially Cooper Frazee. So 2 outs here. The kick and the pitch. That'll be outside.
Ooh, that's a tough call. Thought he got it right there. I don't see anything in terms of Cooper's mechanics or his. There's no sense of tired.
Hey, they got some guys that can hit.
That pitch was definitely a strike, and it will be called a ball. I'm not quite sure.
So 3-0. I think even Titus wanted to put the strike up there. He's got on the board 2-1.
That was over the plate, and I didn't think it was low.
It wasn't, based on the Bobby's glove.
So 3-0. We'll see him work back here one at a time. And he'll get that one as a called strike. I thought that one was farther out than the last.
Yeah, I think it's a good call here. Coach Jay, we gave him a big shout out. I think his mama, who's here in the game, she appreciated us bragging about Coach Jay.
We spoke nothing but truth.
Yeah.
Talking about him.
You know what? The big part, I love Coach Jay, everything about it. I think really when you pour resources into a team, that's what happens. Coach Mounts has never, we talked about Dirk, Coach has never had a pitching coach.
It's huge.
And those things help. So, again, appreciate everything that's going on here.
It'll be a ball that's out, so that will bring a 4th Razorback run across. But, hey, I think it also helps. A pitching coach who is a math teacher understands some numbers and what works and what doesn't. I think that's excellent. He is an excellent math teacher. So
love it. All right, 17-4. You talked about it. There's
a called strike.
That's a way to get ahead. Cooper is just fantastic when he gets out ahead. So
0-1. Dealing. This will be a ball that's going to go foul. It's going to land in the bullpen area
and
on the visitor side.
You're not seeing the breaking ball. You're not seeing the curveball here from Cooper. I think he's going to live outside and try to hit a corner here.
Right. So one pitch away here.
Change up.
So Cooper kicks in the 0-2. And that'll be fouled off.
It's a good pitch.
Yeah, so number 3 here with a walk in the first, a K in the third at bat here.
So we'll do it all over again.
Same thing. Change up.
In the pitch.
Yep.
There's a called strike, and the Cashion Wildcats are your regional champions, and they will make it back to state for the 3rd straight year. As you see the celebration on the field, great job, Wildcats. Woo!
Gotta love the dog pile. Gotta love the dog
Gotta
pile.
love it. Gotta love it.
No, hopefully everybody comes out of that nothing broken or nothing hurt.
Great team baseball, both yesterday, both today. Excellent pitching. Got the bats going. The defense was there. Great job and well-deserved trip back to the state tournament. Give credit to the Panama Razorbacks, a high-quality team with high-quality players. We appreciate them making the trip all the way to Cashion and a tremendous job on a great season, finishing 20-11. We will take a break here. We will have the regional plaque presentation. So we'll turn the camera there and we'll let you guys enjoy that, and we'll turn the mic on so you can hear everything that goes on. Thank you to the Panama Razorbacks. Excellent season. We turn this.
Do we have the plaque down there?
He took it. Yeah, he's going to do it. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Cashion fans. First of all, we want to thank all the fine folks from Panama coming out here. Terrific competitors from the Razorbacks. Congratulations to Coach Chris Gallaher and the boys in red finishing the season 2011. Keep your heads up. Next year will be a great year for you. And now, for your regional champion, Cashion Wildcats. Cashion Wildcats, led by Coach Blake Mounts, moved to 28-7, and will be going back to state for the third straight year. We want to thank all the fine folks, all the Cashion fans and supporters for making this year a fantastic season. Appreciate all the coaches, administration. I want to make sure all of you find your way to DeLisi Park next Thursday as the Wildcats will be competing for another state title. Thank you all. Drive safe. Pick up your trash.
Pick up your trash.
Woo!
Nice.
Man, this is getting fun, isn't it? So we'll put the cameras over there. Oh, here comes the Gatorade bucket on Coach Mounts, and there you go. So help from the twins bringing the Gatorade bucket and dousing Mr. Blake Mounts over there. So great job. I just want to say thank you to the coaching staff, head coach Blake Mounts. There's a flip by Drew Westerhoff in celebration, but thank you to Blake Mounts. Thank you to Coach Jay. Thank you to Coach Terry Wade for all the time they pour into these kids, and it's celebration time to say the least.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, when we started the season, I wouldn't say it's state or bust, right? I think the situation is, how are we approaching this year? How are we going to grow with 6 seniors that have left, 6 large contributing seniors? What is this team going to look like with a lot of new guys? And, you know, we knew we had the talent to get back to state. We knew that.
Right.
But I got to tell you, super proud. This team is primed and ready to make a deep run.
I agree.
2 years ago, quarterfinals. Last year, semifinals. This year, hey, listen, it's gold ball or bust.
You never know. You never know, folks.
Yeah, well, with the pitching we've got, we're going to be in games. It doesn't matter, you know, who it is we're playing. We're going to be in games, that's different than last year. Last year's team could hit for power, run the bags. Didn't have the staff. You know, Hunter's hurt, Gavin's hurt.
Right.
You know, we just, you know. It was a little tougher, but with the arms this year, I mean, that's the difference in the teams. And,
right. Hey,
but man, I will tell you that the bats this tournament were fantastic, and we give up 5 here, you know, total. It's just good team baseball all around.
No, right. I totally agree.
Hey, and you talk about everybody wants to peak at a certain time.
Yep.
Pitching staff isn't looking in great shape. Great plays in the field by the defense. Sure, we had a couple miscues in that last inning, but on the day, 17 runs, the second highest output of the season, only second to what happened on Monday with 24, which was an offset. But hey, let's just say there's plenty of runs being scored. 15 hits today.
Yeah,
that's what I love to see.
Yeah.
You know, you got to call some of them out. Preston Cotter, 2 for 2, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Also has 2 walks to go along with it. Love to see it. Brody Nichols, 3 for 4 with an RBI. Hey, Kyle Yao, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Hey, I'm going to give a shout-out to my kid who had been in a slump, 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. So, hey, hopefully we're peaking at the right time, and it's going to be fun next week. So.
Yeah, and we've talked about it. It doesn't happen by accident. All the parts are working together to make, you know, it's you know, when there's certain plays that are even getting overshadowed, that really, really good plays, it's a situation where, you know, it's a good day. And, you know, I absolutely love seeing Preston Cotter, right? I mean, how fun and magical is that? But Dirk, I'm going to ask you, not bad for a football school,
Awesome.
Here we
awesome.
go.
Not
There we
bad.
go.
Not
There we
bad.
go.
Not bad.
Hey.
3 straight years now. It
Well,
could
no,
have
you
been
got-
4 straight years.
Get 2 of them in the regional final here,
Yeah.
so there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I think if you guys don't mind, I'm going to break out of here and go take some pictures of my son.
Yep.
There was
Yep,
an
good
awesome
idea.
moment of embrace down there.
You better
Kyle Yao with his dad and what that kid has done as a freshman, and tears were shed. Hey, let's go and join the fun.
Let's go do it. All right. Mike, hey, well, for you, for my man Dirk, we appreciate you guys joining us. We're not done. Wildcats hitting at DeLisi Park next Thursday.
Woo-hoo!
We'll be there for you as long as they got a spot for us.
You
We
guys- you guys
appreciate you. Wildcats regional champs.
You'll put the schedule out as soon as
And
you
we'll
get
put it out. You guys follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. But Wildcats victorious, moved to 28-7 with a 17-5 victory over 10th-ranked Panama. Appreciate you guys joining us all season. We're not done. Go Cats. God bless.